year was 1996 and it was the lead up to the Atlanta Games. And we faced Team USA in an exhibition game. The eyes of the world were on us. So in the lead up to the game, Charles Barkley was asked about our game. And he said, well, I don't know who they are. They're not from America, but we're going to kill them. From the time the ball went in the air, you could just feel that they were angry and they kept wanting to push us and get their own way, but we just didn't get pushed around. We were prepared to fight for position. They didn't like the fact that we were going to be physical. We had guys like Vlahoff and Barkley, they were physical and they embraced contact and it was game on. The culture of the Boomers has been to never take a backward step, no matter who we're playing. They were on, they wanted to demoralise us, that we just kept standing firm. You could tell they were rattled, they were angry, and the longer the game goes on, the more it starts to explode. Andrew Gaze is trying to block Barkley out. Barkley just grabbed him and ragdolled him, and Drewy gets flung to the ground. Well, I remember he turned around, looked at the referee, and he said, they're not from America, fuck them. So while all the scuffling was going on and the argy-bargy, I just knocked down threes. I'd made my first three, I made my second three, hit my third three. I got the ball on the wing, I was wide open. That thing looked like a hula hoop for me. Then out of the corner of my eye, I could see Barkley running, and he wasn't running to try and block my shot. He dropped his shoulder and he was like a bull. He just ran straight at me, took my legs out. I hit the floor and my natural reaction was to be able to bounce up, give him a little chest bump and a few choice words. And I remember him looking down and he said, what did you say? And I didn't know whether he couldn't understand what I said because of my accent or he couldn't believe what I just told him to do, so I repeated it, and that's where it all escalated. And we just ran straight into each other. And I remember he grabbed me and he's got me down there, I've got him like that. Everybody came in, I felt good. Vlahoff was there, Barkley was there, Gary Payton was talking a whole lot of trash. He said, I don't care about this game. He goes, when this game finishes, I'm gonna get you. They called a timeout. They tried to defuse the situation. We're down 20, we're about to head to the locker rooms, and then Charles Barkley, as the siren went, he looks down the other end and he goes bang, as if he's going to shoot me. I went into the second half with a whole lot of confidence, but they'd made a serious adjustment too. They were like, oh well, this guy's made 4 threes in the first half, so they didn't give me any space. So I had to make a whole lot more difficult shots. I didn't get too many open ones. So I finished the game with 8 threes with a game high of 29 points. So whilst we didn't win the game, I think just the way we were able to stand up and the way we wanted to compete against them earned their respect. I mean, it's crazy to me because it's almost 30 years later, and every time Charles talks about Australia, he brings up my name. And Charles Barkley didn't know my name before the game, but he certainly did afterwards.